Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, let's jump right into it. Y'all already know the rules. We ain't got to go over them. If you are here under the sound of my voice, go ahead and follow me on all platforms at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow me on all platforms on my backup page, please do at Shar's Reality Family. Let's jump right into it. So Kenya is out here spazzing, right? Now, you guys know that there is a rumor that Ming Lee was the one that gave Kenya those pictures of Brit Eady, and I feel like it's so bad that Kenya probably should have took the lifeline. But I think she's also in a space where she doesn't feel like she did anything wrong and she don't want to take accountability. And if she did it to me, I did it to her type energy. So she missed the lifeline. So after they gave her lifeline that it was Ming Lee that, gave her those pictures, she jumped in and was like, no, it wasn't. Sorry, girl, take the lifeline. Then Portia came in and was like, yeah, we're going to expose somebody that gave her the pictures. They wanted the housewives. She still ain't take the lifeline. She was like, no, it wasn't. Stop lying. Stop using me for clickbait. It's like, girl, take the lifeline. But girl. Anyway, it didn't stop there. It was exposed on another content creator channel that Ming Lee was indefinitely the one that did out her and did give Kenya the information. Like I said, nasty is nasty, and we're not going to minimize this. It could have been done so much better. It could have been, I think clapbacks should have a limit, and in this case, it didn't. And the lid just popped right the hell off, right? Somebody should have said, close it, But I don't even think Kenya was in a space to hear. She was so pissed. She was just like, I'm going to get my lick back by all means necessary. You know what I mean? So let's go over some of the things that's going on right now with this whole Kenya, Ming Lee. And you guys don't know who Ming Lee is. Ming Lee auditioned for the Housewives, but I don't know what happened with that. She's now over on Basketball Wives, and she's dating Mimi Frost's ex, Ty Young. And listen, they over there look like they're gonna be doing the dang on thing. But listen, who am I? Just a reporter. Let's jump into some of these things that's going on with this whole Kenya, Brit Eady, and Portia, and Ming Lee, okay? Just before we jump into all of that, you already know the rules. Hit the like button, turn your notification on. You jump in the comment section, I jump in the comment section. Together we comment, all right? Until next time, bye. Okay, so here's where it started at, and it says, girl, they said that you are the one who provided the revenge pee pics of Kenya and your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, Brit Eady. Low down. Then Ming Lee come back and says, they lied, case closed. The individual respondent said, somebody else says, you messy for telling Kenya that girl's business. Cute though. She came back and was like, listen, the internet told that girl business. What I know is still in my phone, and I'm not on the show. Not my monkey, not my circus. So she basically admitted right here that she do know something about it, but she's saying, hey, it wasn't me. What I know is still in my phone. Now, if she found other stuff, it was the internet fault and not mine. Let's continue on. And shout out to Reality Entertainment for these clips. Let's go. So then Brit Eady jumps in the conversation and says, the internet didn't tell Kenya anything because where is it all over the internet? Ming told me herself in a drunken night at an event in Miami for a whole hour. She has saved explicit images of me in her phone, saved for a rainy day. Very weird to admit to. She ain't innocent either. Can't help. We dated the same people. All right. It goes on and says, so Brit Eady is basically saying that Ming Lee is upset because they both dated the same person. Okay. So that's why she's helping Kenya, or have helped Kenya with this information to put out on her. Okay. She's saying that it's not all over the internet. So how did the internet spread something that it was not out already? It goes on to say, and Ming Lee comes back and pop back in and says, I wasn't drunk, and what I said verbatim was, if I had given those pictures or videos to Kenya, it would have been the ones I have in my phone of you at the party, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those are not on the internet, nor have I ever shared or shown them to anyone. And I've had every phone since 2011. Brit, you're 1 year younger than me, so you were well over age. And it's narrative that I'm mad because we dated the same person is complete BS. One of my best friends used to be his fiance, which you were cool with before you even dated him. So stop it. I don't have a problem with you, like I said to your face, and I would never leak or share any pictures or videos of you. Period. You had a past, so what? Just tell everybody your whole got deleted and you're married now. FYI. And that image from that video is still on the internet as we speak. Like I said, the internet told your business, not me. Now leave me alone. Child. Whew, that was a lot. Let's all inhale together, baby. Let's just let it all out. Deep breath. All right. All right. So listen, I don't know who's supposed to take the lifeline at this point. Everybody gonna need it, because Brit Eady is hanging from a thread. Then you got Ming Lee, people pointing the fingers. She telling on herself. And then Portia saying that is one of the housewives on the show. And I don't know if Portia saying it to just take the focus off of Ming Lee, but it's just weird altogether. Let's listen to what Portia had to say, and we're going to jump off of here. Okay, let's go. So this is all act. Portia is promoting her YouTube channel, and she's saying that she has proof that somebody in the Housewives that's still on the show right now has sent Kenya that information, and she says that the B need to be exposed. Okay, so Kenya jumps under that post and says, absolutely no one on the show gave me anything. Stop using my situation for clickbait. Okay, Portia jumps back and says, that's a lie. We talked day and night, and I personally went to the network / production and fought for you before you showed her underage explicit pics. I also went after as well because I was hurt you had to leave. I checked on you because I cared and cared. I'm not your enemy at Kenya. I don't think she's the enemy either, but I still don't know what Portia response. It don't align with what Kenya's saying. I don't know where she was getting at. Nobody's saying that you didn't care. She's just saying that you're lying. You're using it for clickbait. Nobody gave it to her, okay? So I don't feel like that match. If y'all feel like something else, let me know. But let's listen to Portia allude to the fact that she definitely know that Kenya was given that information, and she also know who the housewife is that gave Kenya that information, and the housewife is allegedly still on the show right now. Let's go.